Hi guys, it's direct from the doctors with some important tips to help you with your health. I'm here today with my good friend, Dr. Emily Vincent, and I'm Dr. Tracy Lemelle, and we're here to talk to you about flu vaccines today. It is that time of the year. The CDC, as well as your primary care physicians, all recommend the flu shot for children 6 months, and for children as young as 6 months and adults that are older. Everyone should be getting the flu shot this season to help prevent the worst complications of the flu. Even though you may still get the flu after having the flu shot, it is a whole different animal if you've had the vaccine. It tends to go from 7 to 10 days with no vaccine to like 3 to 5 with the vaccine. So it's still an option that you should consider and discuss with your physician.
True. Very true. And now is the perfect time to get the flu shot. I'll be honest, I actually have appointments for myself and for 2 of my kids got 1 kid in college. So I've already told her, you need to go get your flu shot there. But my other 2 kids that are here, we have appointments on Friday to get our flu shot. And there are various ways you can schedule yourself to get the flu shot. A lot of employers, like here at Louisiana Blue, have clinics for flu shots. People who work in healthcare certainly have opportunities to get their flu shots at work. But your primary care provider will schedule you a flu shot, usually with no problem and 0 cost to most members when you are getting something like a preventative vaccination. I actually am going to a local pharmacy, which was easily scheduled online. And again, I've done this several years in a row. We walk in and we're probably out in 30 minutes, all of us having had our flu shot. But this is my favorite time to get the flu vaccination because it takes about 2 weeks for the flu vaccination to really kick in, get your antibodies going. And then that flu season kind of starts picking up, right? October, November, December, tails off. I mean, we'll even still see flu in May.
I've seen May and June.
Yeah.
Yes. Before the Halloween parties start and people start gathering spreading illness.
Spreading illness, spreading the flu and the kids too, right? Mm-hmm. And the kids are going to bring it home to you. But just like she was saying, most of the time, sure, people are very uncomfortable. It's a long week to 10-day illness. But I have, as a hospitalist, seen people have very serious complications from the flu. And we even have flu deaths every year. So it's not unheard of. And because it's so preventable, at least to get a flu shot and have a milder course if you are exposed, unless you have a true contraindication, which there are some, and if you're one of those people, you probably know it, or you should talk to your primary care provider if you have certain allergies or you know you're not someone who's a candidate for the flu vaccination. But by and large, most people are candidates. It's especially important for pregnant women.
Yes, people over 65.
Elderly.
Or people...
not 65 is not elderly, I'm not saying that, but elderly individuals, definitely very important.
Or individuals who are not necessarily of an advanced age, but who have chronic diseases, and young children as well. As Emily said about her family, my family as well, we have gone to the pharmacy for the last 3 or 4 years because everybody can get their vaccine
at the same
time. All the children, all the parents,
right.
And it can be coordinated after school, which is convenient. But nowadays, everyone offers the flu shot. You can get it at your primary care providers. You can get it at the clinic, at the pharmacy. You can get it at community events. You can get it at your job. Grocery stores are even carrying it. Certain grocery stores are carrying it for stores that have pharmacies. So it's relatively easy to schedule. And if you're not sure, you can always call your primary care provider, or actually you can call the number on the back of your Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance card. And they can also tell you how to connect with an easy way to get you, yourself, and your family vaccinated from the flu. It's getting to be that season. As I said earlier, Halloween is coming up. God willing, the colors and the trees will change. We'll have another season. But people are starting to gather together in those cold seasons and have larger celebrations together.
And that stadium?
Exactly.
Southern football?
Exactly.
All the things?
All areas where contagious... Taylor Swift concerts. All areas where contagion and contagious diseases and illnesses can flourish.
Right.
So before you get in those environments, it is best to go ahead and get your flu shot this year.
One thing I wanted to touch on, let's do a debunk the myth. So, Dr. Lemelle, can you get the flu shot and get the flu from getting the flu shot?
No, you cannot.
Fake news.
Fake news. The flu vaccine is not a live virus. You cannot get the flu from the flu shot. You cannot get the flu from the flu shot. If you get the flu after getting the flu shot, 9 times out of 10, it means you were in contact with somebody who was contagious beforehand, because it takes the flu shot 2 weeks to become fully effective. So no, you cannot get the flu from the flu shot. Fun fact, you can get the flu more than once. So
That is true too.
if you get the flu shot, if you don't get the flu shot and you get the flu, that does not mean you still don't need the flu shot. We have both seen numerous, especially for children, I'm a pediatrician by training, I have seen numerous families come in flu A, then flu B several months later.
Right.
So even if you've already gotten the flu, you can still get your flu shot. It can still add protection. And because our weather has been so different, like you mentioned earlier, we are seeing flu last longer and start earlier than it previously did. So it's never too late to get that protection.
And you may get some symptoms after having the flu shot that people will mistake for having the flu. Certainly some people can feel achy. I mean, their symptoms can be controlled with Tylenol if you're someone who can take Tylenol, but that will last maybe 24 hours.
36 at the most, and it's usually pain at the site of injection.
Generalized achiness. I saw those more when my children were very little and they were getting the intranasal vaccine, which I think has kind of fallen from
Out
popularity.
of favor.
Yeah. It was given more often, but do they even offer that now?
I haven't seen people give it en masse in a while. It used to be very useful in the school setting because they didn't have to have necessarily a nurse to inject it. A nurse could quickly spurt it into the nose, but we don't see it as often.
Well, I think that was part of the problem, was the way that it was being administered was maybe not necessarily always uniform, and so it wasn't.
And there's a large group of people who can get it if you have asthma or other illnesses. So the injection is universal for everyone without any contraindications or objections, unless
more effective
unless you have some health issues. So it is that time of the year. Get in line, schedule those appointments before people are sick.
Yeah, bottom line, it's time, people. Let's go get our flu shot.
It's time. So just so you know, when in all things with Blue Cross and Blue Shield, we have a complete care team that is here to help you whenever you need it. We have physicians, we have nurses, we have dietitians, we have pharmacists, we have social workers and counselors who are all here to help guide you through your health journey at you and your family. So please utilize them. And again, the number on the back of your insurance card can get you to all of those people.
They can even help you learn how to get your flu shot.
Exactly.